The Bill and Kelly Show is recorded at Studio A at Executive Suite Squared in beautiful Hammond, Indiana. Now, here's Bill and Kelly. Hello, welcome to the Bill and Kelly Show. Today we have Carolyn Borchardt with us from Lakeshore Community Concerts to tell us and give us some updates about the cancellation, unfortunately, of the 2021 season, but yet the planning of the 21-22 season. So welcome, Carolyn.
Yes.
Hi, nice to be here. Appreciate you letting me come on and catch you up to date on what's going on with Lakeshore Community Concerts.
Well, we're excited. We want to know everything that's going on because we're so sad there's not any in-person things going on this year.
I know. That is terribly sad.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'll start with the two shows we canceled last year, Maxwell Quartet and Broadway Bound. So we've sent out letters to the subscribers, giving them a choice of whether they want a refund of $25 or they want to donate the $25. And out of the 443 who have sent their thing back, 300 have donated.
Oh,
so it's really, really nice, that they're doing that. And even a few sent in a separate account check for more money for donating to the sustaining fund. So we're really happy. We didn't expect that. We're in the process of writing the refund checks now. And the deadline for that is September 1st. And then we'll be sending out thank you letters to all the people who donated. So that's kind of fun. And then as far as this season goes, on July 14th at that board meeting, we voted to cancel the season because our venue, Munster High School, isn't available till mid-November. And when we surveyed our subscribers, 90% of them said, we don't want to, have a season, cancel the season. We're not going to pay money for a virtual season. So we thought, well, there you go. That's pretty much what people want. And, we had like Mandy Barnett, and we had Fernando Vela and William Joseph, Atlantic City Boys, Pauline Yang, Everly Set, and Sultans of String, so all those people we don't get to see. But the good news is the money that we had invested with the high school, they're carrying over till the next season we have. And we also have some money carried over with Live on Stage from the shows that we had to prepay for, some of the stuff, for this season that was canceled. So we can push that money to the 2021-2022 season. So that was really good news.
Yeah.
We're happy about that. And
so why don't you explain a bit about the process that you went through on reviewing the
because normally you get to go to Nashville and hear them in person, and this year it all had to be done virtually.
Right. This is the first time they've ever had to do it virtually. Last Friday and Saturday was the virtual Live on Stage conference, national conference. So we had I think 15 acts that we saw on Friday. They had 2 sessions. And then on Saturday morning, we saw the last 7. And then it was supposed to be over by 1, but it really finished about noon because there weren't that many questions. The people, that question answer time didn't go very long. So then we had 13 people that had signed up to view, and, some people's spouse or whatever, which is fine. We didn't care. We might as well both watch it. What the heck? But anyway, by 4 o'clock, they were supposed to have their list to me. They could vote for as many of the acts as they wanted, whatever they thought they really liked or they thought our audience would really like, however they did it. And then they all sent me their lists. And then I sat down and tallied all the lists and had to come up with our top 10 to send to Melanie Bliss, who's our Live on Stage representative for the Midwest. And then we have booked a meeting on Monday, September 28th. And that's when she's going to have a Zoom meeting with our board, and we will book the 6 acts that we finally decide on.
Perfect.
So, yeah. So it's a process that you have to, go through. But I mean, you know, it was cheaper to do it virtually, but
True.
not as much fun, you know, to be
Oh,
with
getting to
people.
go to Nashville is a lot
cheaper
more fun.
and safer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
well,
Well,
right
yes,
now,
you're
too.
right. It definitely was safer because, you know, people maybe watched it in 2s and 3s, you know, who they were comfortable with, but it wasn't like all of us were there trying to social distance and watch at the same time. You know, that would be virtually impossible.
Spin on words.
That's right.
Are you prepared to talk about any of the acts that you saw, or are you guys still in that process?
We're still in the process.
Okay.
I think in another week and a half, Live on Stage is going to send us a link that we can give to all of our board members so that they can all see either the 10 we've suggested or all of them, whatever, so that they're prepared for the meeting on the 28th.
Mhm.
And then we can make intelligent decisions based on when the different acts are available, because, you know, they have like windows that they're wherever.
Sure.
And so we, you know, we're kind of not far enough along to be able to know anything definitively. We're just really optimistic that we're going to have a season in 2021, 2022. That's our goal.
Yes,
Yeah, well,
absolutely.
everyone's goal is to do away with this pandemic, and so we could get back to enjoying each other's company and going back
Yeah.
to work. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yes.
You are absolutely correct. You
Yeah.
are right about
And you
that.
know that the grieving process that some of the your clients must have been gone through is just, and I know some of them, every month or every other month, they used to talk at nauseum about all of it. They were so excited to come into those concerts, and Kelly and I'd be waiting there in the lobby, and it's like a big smile just walks right in, and
Everybody is
everyone's
so
talking, and they're,
happy,
oh
and, you
man.
know, everybody's
Yeah, because it's
fine, and it's
fun to be out and about and see all your friends and get to have entertainment. And,
Hmm?
you know, what could be better?
right.
Yeah.
And the entertainment for the cost, I mean, it is
I
just
know.
top
Yeah.
notch entertainment to be able to see all those shows. And for those of
Right.
us, well, I mean, we know, but I mean, for
Yeah.
those of us watching who wouldn't know about Lakeshore Community Concerts,
Mhm.
tell them a little bit about how long it's been going on and
Mhm.
everything.
It's been going on 73, I think would have been this year's 73rd season.
Wow.
It started out with a different name, and it started out at Morton High School, and then it ended up coming to Munster High School, and then we ended up, I think 2 or 3 years ago, they ended up changing the name to Lakeshore Community Concerts because there was a kind of a conflict with other things that were Lake County, or, you know, that were, so we changed it to that, and that's been very successful. I know that there are a couple other of the reciprocal organizations that are also canceling their season. I think Warsaw told me they were, LaPorte told me they were. I think Portage said they were having only a spring season. But, you know, so everybody is up in jello here, land, because we don't know what we're doing. And but for $75 for 6 shows, you're right. I mean, you can't beat it.
No, you can't.
And we're certainly hoping that, yeah, we can continue in that vein, because, you know, we only added the 6th show in our 60th anniversary as a special thing. And then it went over so well, we just said, okay, you know, we'll keep doing it as long as we can afford it. Which, I mean, we're okay financially right now, and having all those donations certainly helped. So one of our discussions at our next board meeting is, you know, coming in with a bang, you know, to get people back. And we've been, I haven't, Christine has kindly been sending out little musical things every Sunday.
Yes.
So trying to keep people engaged and remembering us, and, you know, eager to come back.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think people understand that for that $75 right now that the tickets cost, you're getting
Right.
those 6 shows.
Right.
But you can also use those tickets at the Warsaw ones too,
Right,
and
right.
Ipswich and LaPorte.
Exactly.
Zillions of shows.
Yeah. You could see like 15 or 20 shows for that $75.
And they bring in their other entertainment. So you have a wide selection of entertainment to choose from in this area.
It's not like they're all the same.
What a deal. And I got to say again, most of the ones we went to were classically trained musicians. One that we went to, he had a scholarship to Juilliard. Yeah. Sang with the Chicago
Lyric Opera.
Yeah, Lyric Opera House, and it's just amazing. The residencies just went on and on.
A lot of them have been on TV. A lot of them, like this past year, I think 2 of them had been on America's Got Talent and been in the top 10 and in the top 5. And we're not talking some shabby stuff here. We're talking.
No, we're not. I know one of them that we looked at this year, and I don't know which one it was on England's Got Talent. So I think it was a woman. She was a finalist on it. But yeah, you're right. I mean, we pick good people. I mean, our board has excellent taste, I have to say.
It's not like it's Joe's Garage Band that we booked.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And really, a lot of them sing pop songs, so it's appealing
There's
to
a mix
wide
of everything.
Yeah. And
classical pianists, classical musicians. There's Broadway. There's pop and
there's country. There's string. There's a whole. I mean, what a variety.
Yes.
Yeah, talking about kids, there's as they like to say in Lake County, a dealio. A dealio at Ace Hardware. No, no, there's a deal for children, right? For too much more, you could bring your kiddos along.
Yeah, and I think it's like $10 for all your children for the whole season. Or I mean, it's ridiculously reasonable.
Right. And I have to say, I grew up with the community concerts. I remember to Morton. I remember going to the Hammond Civic Center to see a lot of shows and everything back in the day. But my parents always had season tickets.
Sure.
I enjoyed it so much. I remember just oohing and awing at the stage at these things. I mean, it's just amazing. And I am so thankful that gave me that opportunity to see those musical things.
It's a really inexpensive way to expose your children or grandchildren to unbelievably level talent. Like I said, if someone's interested in piano, oh my gosh, the guy with the piano that played,
piano player.
He was underneath the piano.
All these different.
He was amazing. Yes, he was.
Yeah, and so
for me growing up, it was Up With People. Because I was a kid, and to see these high school, college kids singing and all the fun things, and really fun thing. I was on a cruise years ago, and one of the girls that was there had been with Up With People back in the
day. Really?
Singing "It Happened Just This Morning." I knew it. I remembered it.
If you ever want a warm-up act for any of the concerts, tell them to sing show tunes like no one else. And also theme songs to old TV shows.
There you go. Well, we'll keep her in mind if we need a warm-up act,
Yeah, including cartoons. She's...
Wally Gator is the swingingest alligator.
I don't even know that one.
Wally Gator, yeah, he was great.
Oh, I don't know how she has these all memorized. She's kind of like a reporter.
I think I'm
really. And then on top of that, you've got your play that you're memorizing for. So you have a great brain here, great memory.
Sometimes.
The awesomeness in a package.
There you go. See?
Because after all, you are Northwest Indiana's.
I am a Northwest Indiana stage legend.
There you go.
And that's just not her own mind either.
It was actually written up as that once.
Oh, okay.
It's mine.
It's okay to be in your own mind, but sometimes it's nice for a little, recognition.
Oh boy! And then there's me. I'm just like a coal next to her. I try.
But you're a technical lump of coal that you know what you're doing.
Right.
Here.
Very
Right.
typical. Very typical. So nothing unusually about this lump of coal.
I said technical. I didn't say typical.
Oh boy. Well, boy, I'm telling you, I cannot urge people enough out there that may have not heard of Lakeshore Community Concerts. And you got some time to mark away your calendars because this doesn't happen until 21, 22, unfortunately.
Right. And we will be sending out the ticket reservation for that season probably in June next year.
Mm-hmm.
So look for that in the mail.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you're interested, we'll put all the information up so people know how to get in touch and how to find out more about Lakeshore Concerts. And when you'll have an idea of who will be for that season coming up?
Probably by the beginning of October, I would say. I mean, our meeting is the 28th, so I don't know how quickly once we pick the ones we want and they're in the time frame we want, I'm assuming that they have to get the contracts ready with the people and send them back to us so it's verified.
Probably mid to late fall, we'll have an idea of what
I would say
it's going to be, and we'll make sure that we put that up too when that happens.
That's great. That's great. Thank you.
What to look forward to.
Definitely.
We're on Facebook too, so don't forget to look for us on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll tag you on Facebook and all.
We'll put all the information up here. We want everybody.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
Between now and 2021, we have plenty of time to get you on like 10, 15, 20 times a month.
There we go.
Everybody into the loop and make sure.
Right.
Every time I know something new, then I should see you, huh?
We could tell people they heard it here first.
That's right.
First. There you go. Well, you are our go-to people. So, hey.
We're go-to for a lot of things. I know.
Well, we're so excited that you joined us and
well, I'm excited that you were available and you wanted me to come on because that's nice that we can keep Lakeshore in people's minds, in people's vision, you know?
Yeah. And we both love it. We talk it up all the time. I'm always telling people about it. And I know anybody who goes. Yeah. We did at all the shows. The people who had never been before were always this is so great. I'm going to get tickets.
And if for those of you out there, if you want to go to our YouTube page, you can dig up some of those interviews that we did.
See some of the acts and learn everything.
Oh man, right after. So they had the adrenaline going. They were dancing, they're smiling, and
yep.
How much fun it was.
And I think, even if you don't like country, there's plenty of other things that are going to be on the schedule. So, you'll be fine.
You don't have to love country to enjoy great act or classical or whatever. I mean, it's still.
There's some kinds of jazz I'm not fond of, but I love all the concerts anyway.
But the thing is, even though it may not be a genre that you're a big fan of, even one of these acts has a stage presence. Some of them blend in comedy. Some of them just blend in, or they do a twist, a pop twist on like their jazz, or sing a pop song that with a twist. So it's amazing, absolutely amazing.
You can't just dismiss it, like you said, because you think I don't like jazz or country or classical or whatever,
something great,
because they always do a wonderful job, and audience rapport is so good.
Yes.
So I mean, that helps
engage the audience.
And Hollywood theater says this all the time. There's so much talent and so much entertainment in Northwest Indiana. Really, it's cheaper.
Opportunities for it.
And opportunities.
You don't have to go to Chicago and pay $40 to park and
exactly. Why
deal with the traffic and all the other stuff? No,
you've got
go to Munster High School, baby. See a Lakeshore Community Concert.
Exactly.
And you have some restaurants in the Munster
oh my gosh, yes,
Highland area that are just as good, if not better in some cases, than Chicago.
Right.
Pay for parking, you have to deal with all that traffic.
The gas and the traffic.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Chicago, don't get me wrong, but
we love Chicago,
I tell you, there's a lot of beautiful stars here in Northwest Indiana.
Right. Well, if you go to the theater at the center, I mean, they get good people for their plays and whatnot. I mean, they're very talented, whether it's singing, acting, all of the above. So you're right. I think Northwest Indiana has a lot to offer.
Oh, definitely.
For sure.
Could be your staycation.
Exactly. And it's cheaper than buying a motorhome and,
For sure.
Yeah. Well, then there's that motorhome.
Yeah. Or camper or whatever you want to call it.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Or a
listen.
tent, dig a latrine.
Yeah, we better start wrapping things up here.
Absolutely.
We
All right, hon.
covered
Thank
just
you,
about
darling.
everything we needed to for the time.
I think so.
And gosh, we're going to have you on again.
For
And
sure.
as we get closer, let us know when you guys start finalizing the acts and we can
Okay.
discuss that. Put up pictures for people to see and maybe
Oh,
some
great. That'll be wonderful.
acts to give a teaser. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Perfect. Yeah, it would be.
All right.
Thanks,
Well, I
Karen.
appreciate it. Thank you for your time and interest. I appreciate that.
And one thing we are going to have to do, well, first of all, say goodbye.
Mhm.
And so right now, we just want to wish everyone a safe rest of the day.
Absolutely.
And please be kind to your neighbor. And we'll say goodbye for now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by
Acorn Marketing by Design. Let Acorn Marketing by Design help guide you for online success. Whether it's a monthly newsletter or weekly blog post or daily social media post, Acorn Marketing by Design is your one-stop solution to great branding and online engagement. Call us today for a free consultation to talk about how we can refresh your brand and engage your customers.